Welcome, everyone, to a new episode of A Crep from the 80s.
Wow, we're back.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit better.
Thank God.
Still going through some stuff, but I talk about that on a different video, which you may have already watched. So we'll move along. And today, we're once again not going to talk about the 80s.
What? Yeah, there's always things that get talked about from the 80s. You can't escape the 80s.
No, I know. But this is one of those videos that we have been doing for years, where we just talk about what we've been enjoying throughout the year. We are currently almost at the end of August, so we're going to be going into the fall season. And there's already been a lot of content, media from all sides.
Yeah.
And that can be comics, that can be video games, movies, and television. Just stuff that we have been digging, So I want to talk about some of that stuff. And, I tried to... So on both sides, as far as TV and movie, I have seen a lot of garbage this year. So I have declined to write them down and talk about them. Okay. There's a couple that I put on my list that could go either way, and I'll say why. But I have seen some garbage, and no need to talk about that stuff.
Keep it positive.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, and certainly, because of all the shit that I've been going through the last month and a half, almost 2 months, I had to do a lot of nothing because of what I was going through. And so I watched a lot of content, and
it was crap.
There's a lot of crap. And then with Andrew came, of course, and Alec and Zach.
That's encouraged.
We deliberately watched a lot. I mean, we watched like 6 days worth of some good, but mostly just atrocious shit. So we're not going to talk about that stuff.
Let's talk about the good stuff.
Yeah. And then I have some stuff that I'm kind of looking forward to before the year is out. And I'm sure you will agree with some of this stuff.
Probably most of it.
So
hey, you get into it, because I will probably think of things as you go along.
Well, is there anything that you're reading, comic book wise, video game wise, that you are like, man, this is some good shit?
I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3, which is from last year, because it's so insane. And then I stupidly started playing Magic the Gathering, and I have gone fully off the deep end. It's like a card game that's been around for 30-something years.
Yeah, I'm sure people know what Magic
is. So a lot of people all of my friends randomly started playing at the same time, and it's got all of the things, like they have a horror set that's coming out soon, and then all the cards are like eldritch horrors and all these creepy things. But they did Jurassic Park last year. They have Marvel coming out next year. And
so you do this with a group?
Yeah, so Chris and I do it online.
Oh, okay.
And then, but I have friends here who I play with locally. But it's like Dungeons and Dragons. It's just another fantasy world that I've found myself entrenched in.
So video game wise, it's Baldur's Gate.
It's Baldur's Gate. There's this new Monkey King game that came out yesterday that apparently is insanely good. Like that legend of the Monkey King that's been around in Chinese culture forever. Yeah. They made a video game that's like a God of War, like that type of fighting, big creatures, and everybody is thinking it's the greatest thing. And I have been should I get it? So I'm sure at some point I'll pick that up. And then next week is Star Wars Outlaws. And of course, it's Star Wars. And I can't remember when it takes
first
place.
open world game.
Yeah. Well, let's see what that means.
I mean, that's what they're touting.
I know.
I think it's right after Return of the Jedi.
Is it?
I think so.
Okay.
I think it's in the Mandalorian time frame. Oh wait, no, it might be. Yeah, it might be during Return of the Jedi.
Okay.
I think
Because isn't Han in Carbonite? Maybe it's between.
Yeah, because I remember seeing
5
Jabba.
and 6. Yeah, so maybe it's between 5 and 6.
Well,
but that's the time I want to be in.
It's the sweet spot. For me. I'll watch Katie and River play. I won't play myself.
Yeah. So, as a big Shadows in the Empire person, when that came out in the 90s and got swept up because there was no Star Wars, this was like the greatest thing. You know, I like to feel those feelings, and every once in a while, a Star Wars game, you're like, okay, let me get back in. Let me see what you got. Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't have the same stakes as a movie does, you know? Nothing that happens is going to change the movies.
Yeah.
So, I like playing in that sandbox.
Would.
But yeah, that's kind of it for like that sort of realm. But yes, I've watched a lot of TV and movies, and a lot of it has been mixed.
Indeed.
This has been a mixed year. There's been some highs, though, which we'll talk about.
I just finished the first volume of the Creepshow graphic novel.
This is Joe Hill and like recent one?
There's a new one, yeah.
Okay.
The new, there's a second volume out
okay, yeah.
now, which is on my wish list, but it was dope.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was good stories. Yeah, and in fact, the 4th season of that Creepshow show was decent. I didn't like the first 3 seasons.
Yeah, I know. That's why I didn't watch
real. Yeah, I thought.
Did they get a budget?
Bad.
Like what?
I don't even know. Maybe the writing was better. The stories were better.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed that 4th season of Creepshow.
Okay.
But the graphic novel was great.
Yeah,
it was good stuff.
I'll read that.
All right, so let's start with TV, and the TV that. Now again, I saw more TV than this, but I didn't put it down because I didn't like it. But so, and I sort of went through.
Did you go chronologically?
I didn't. Well, not chronologically, but what stuff came out starting in January.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And sort of went through.
Yeah.
But I don't know when I watched. You know what I mean?
And the caveat is always, this is our list.
Yeah.
You may have watched different things. You may not agree with it, but like this is the things.
Yeah, this is what we like.
Yeah.
But
we share what you like.
Yeah.
And maybe it's stuff that we haven't seen or
but
we
just
haven't
don't
talked
say
about.
why not. Why isn't this on your list? It's either we didn't like it or we didn't have any interest in watching it. Or maybe we didn't watch it yet.
Well, that's the other thing. We might just there's so much stuff out too.
And it's I'm very particular as well. Where you will watch a lot more of different genres.
Yeah, I will.
I don't.
Yeah.
But I did watch The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live.
Is that the one in Paris?
No, that's Daryl Dixon.
Okay.
Which I did like.
Okay.
This is the one where which I didn't like. I didn't like.
Oh, this is the one with Rick?
This is Rick and Michonne.
Okay. Is it good?
I liked it. I liked it. I wanted the ending to be a little more than it was. But overall, it was cool to sort of to see Rick again and to go through that and to have these guys come together again. The Negan one, the one where it's in New York City, there's some cool concepts in that. But I think I'm just kind of over Negan. The character is just like, okay. whatever. I know there's a second season coming out.
Yeah.
And there's a second season of Daryl with Carol.
Yeah.
That I will watch because I really liked that setting, and I thought that was a pretty good one.
So that's on your things to watch.
Yeah, but so I liked The Ones Who Live. I like that. I still haven't, I may have been soft and maybe not liked all of Walking Dead. But eventually I did go back to it and I watched all of Walking Dead. And
was it good?
It's good and bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's good and there's bad in it. And I don't know. I keep being compelled to watch more Walking Dead stuff.
I mean, it's nice to get that level of production for horror is rare. So I think it gets a little bit of a free pass because a lot of horror is shitty CGI.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And or Creep Show, or Critters, the budget is nothing and it's not good, but we have to accept it. I don't mind Chucky. I know you don't like Chucky.
Yeah, I didn't like the show.
But I was fine with it. And
I
am
the
fine with
first season,
Yeah.
except the ending. And I've been struggling to watch the second season. I'll just be like, ugh, I don't know. I can't. And I love Chucky, but I think I like Chucky in a particular way. and this is
a smaller form storytelling version.
I really don't like how ridiculous and goofy it's gotten. I don't.
Yeah.
That's why
it is fair.
That's why I hate Seed of Chucky. I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
I love Bride of Chucky.
Yeah.
It was just enough.
Yeah.
But I loved Curse of Chucky.
Yeah.
When Chucky came back.
Yeah,
and
that was great. In the
again.
house, that was great.
That was
That
awesome.
was actually a very great.
I was
movie.
like, yes.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Next on my list is Shogun.
Phew.
Did you watch Shogun?
Yeah, I did. Fuck
Did you
yeah, I
like
watched
it?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought it was dope.
I didn't care that they're doing a second season. I don't need it, but I also will watch it.
Oh yeah, I'll watch it.
I want to know what happens in that time. I mean, you show him as an old man. Clearly, he has more adventures.
Yeah, so Shogun based on the book,
mm-hmm.
and then they did a miniseries in the 80s, and this is the new miniseries, and it was great. It was great. Not my favorite show of the year, but I really enjoyed it. Both Katie and I really enjoyed it. Great production value, great fucking acting all around.
I love that it was 90% subtitled.
Japanese.
I mean, really.
Yeah, that I normally don't like subtitles, but this made sense. It was cool. I liked it.
It's a great show.
So I will further those adventures.
Yeah. Great show.
Next up, absolutely fucking loved X-Men 97.
X-Men 97 probably is my favorite show of this year.
Wow.
There's some stuff I'm sure we'll talk about and maybe I'll sway it, but it was everything that you do in a sequel to tie things together. It was just it was pitch perfect.
It was great.
Expanded those storylines, gave the characters more motivations.
Fucking amazing voice work, amazing writing, and the animation was just so fucking great.
Yeah. It's funny because it doesn't. At first, when we first saw those trailers, I'm like, okay. You went to that 90s. I remember that Spider-Man video game I had on my Gateway computer where you can animate Spider-Man the animated series and you can make them do things. I was like, this is what this looks like. But I didn't care because it's from the 90s. But then when you see those action sequences and you're like, no, these fuckers watched Marvel vs. Capcom and just animated it. Oh my God. Yeah. Great. Great.
Awesome. It was an animation with stakes. It was great. Really looking forward to season 2.
I mean, if you're a hardcore X-Men fan, especially from the 90s, it took things from video games, from comics, from fucking other animated series. It was just, oh my God, can't say enough great things.
Next show is Fallout.
Great show.
Loved it. Really loved it. Yeah. And my knowledge of Fallout is watching Katie and River play Fallout games. That's it.
I have
their enthusiasm for Fallout is what I know. But when I saw the trailer, I was like, I'm fucking watching this. Like, this looks fantastic. Yeah. And it did not disappoint. Once again, amazing writing, amazing performances, amazing production value. Like, they killed it.
Yeah.
That Jonathan Nolan, you know?
I don't have a big knowledge of Fallout because I remember at the time the video game came out, it was top down, and I could appreciate that for like the first one. But once I think it was Fallout 3 is when it turned to first person, and at that time I was like, if it's not Doom or Duke Nukem making fucking jokes, I don't really, or Jedi, there was Dark Forces series, so I like that, but like I don't know what it was, the RPG mechanics, I just couldn't get into it. But I watched the show, knowing the little that I know about it, and I was like, maybe I need to play these fucking games, and like, it was cool.
It's funny, like after the show, both River and Katie started playing the game.
Yeah, it's like, I want to know more, like, and we both like 50s music and like that aesthetic too.
The whole I just loved it. The whole vibe.
Yeah.
Loved it. Walton Goggins is...
he's pitch perfect. Yeah. Well, I can't remember what that girl's name is too, but it's like the best thing she's done.
Ellie Purnell, right?
The main girl?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. She's from
Yellow Jackets.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of... Yeah. She's just a great actress.
Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. But again, everybody fucking killed it.
Yeah, everybody does.
Everybody was great.
Yeah.
Next on my list is an it's not really like a full show. It was only 4 episodes, but it was Conan O'Brien Must Go.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Conan O'Brien fan. I watched him since 1993. I religiously listened to his podcast.
Even on SNL. When he's writing on SNL, it's some of the best
like
times.
I love Conan.
Yeah.
And so this was a 4-episode travel show on Max, and it's hilarious. And he goes to 4 different places and messes shit up. He basically goes to surprise fans of his podcast without them knowing. But it was fun. It was really fun. And each episode is really cool and different because it's different places around the world. And him going through the culture and it's just being Conan. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was pretty great.
Puppety oddball.
Next is a show that just got canceled, but this was its 2nd season. It's called Open Range.
Which one? Is that the one with...
it's with Josh Brolin.
Okay.
But it was great.
That's too bad.
I know.
So no ending.
No ending.
Yeah. Dumb.
No ending. And like the 2nd season has more questions. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's just like, God damn it.
It's been so hard to watch shows because you can get so invested. And then
and I think, unfortunately, what sucks is like, I think you would like it, but it's like, why bother now?
No.
Because you're not going to get any fucking resolution to it.
Right.
But it deals with time travel and all sorts of shit, and it's like really fucking cool, and it's...
I mean, is it like, listen, I've watched Firefly, though we did get a resolution, but I watched it many times before we got that resolution, and I was okay with it. Like, some things are so good that I will watch it without...
You can certainly try it.
Yeah.
There's some things that sort of get answered in season 2 from 1, but man, they lay out a lot more in season 2, and you're just kind of left with, what? That's it? Oh no! Like, and then they fucking cancel it.
I like a lot more of these. What was it recently where they're like, we're just gonna do all 3 and be done. Like, we'll give... I think it was like Avatar, where they immediately said it will be the next 2 seasons and then the show's done. And it's like, okay, I wasn't necessarily into watching Avatar, but now I probably will, knowing that there's like a fucking finale for it.
The Boys, season 4. Did you watch season 4?
Not yet.
Okay.
But you know I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, it was good.
It
was good. I think The Boys is one of those. It is just consistent.
Yeah.
You know, it's just consistent.
Yeah.
It's to me, it's just as good as the other seasons.
Good.
So
that's it.
Yeah, The Boys season 4,
and it has
next year is the 5th, and it's done.
Yeah.
You know, but we'll keep getting Gen V,
and the other one, the prequel.
Spin-off. Yeah.
I mean, and they'll just keep. They're just gonna.
Which is cool. I'll keep watching.
Yeah, I mean, as long as that quality stays up that way.
Great show.
Yeah.
Umbrella Academy season 4.
This just came out, right?
Just came out.
Okay.
Binged it all. It's only 6 episodes.
Okay. That's good.
The 6th episode is probably 75 minutes long.
Okay.
I had a rough time with season 3. Thinking back on it, I think it's because
season 2 is so good.
Well, season 2 is the best season of the Umbrella Academy. It's so fucking good.
It's a really smart season.
Season 3, you can tell that they were hampered big time because of COVID. Like really. So it feels tampered with. It feels truncated. It feels smaller.
All right.
And while there's some things that were introduced in 3 that were cool, for me, blows it out of the water.
But not as good as 2.
Not as good as 2.
Okay.
But 4 is back in line with a good show.
Okay.
For me. And I was satisfied with the ending. I was like, all right, okay, I'm good with this.
Okay.
And I kept thinking about the show after it was over. Like, I was like, man, like they did it for me. They did it for me. For me, it worked. I
mean, I like those characters. I
so like Reese
it goes.
And I was hesitant to start it because of 3.
Yeah.
But once I was back in it, I was like, these guys are great.
Okay.
You know, I was like, this group of knuckleheads.
Yeah.
Like, these guys are great. Klaus is fucking great.
Klaus is just,
and he's great in this. Like, it's just,
I can't wait for him to do some more stuff. Good actor. Yeah.
Batman, Caped Crusader. Have you watched it?
It's also on the list.
Oh, you haven't watched it?
I haven't watched any.
Well, it's great.
Is it your favorite show of the year?
No, not my favorite show of the year.
Is it? Okay, so given that we just talked about X-Men, and this is kind of the same idea. It's in that world, but it's just before the shit.
Totally in that world. No, it ain't before this shit. No. This is a brand new.
Oh, it's not even continuity?
No.
Oh, okay. So this is just a retelling, but it's in that world. Okay.
No, they are.
Okay.
Like Harley Quinn is different.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything is different. But it feels exactly like the animated series.
Okay. Sweet.
Has that tone, the music, the animation, the writing.
Wow. I should hope so.
Yeah, I mean it's great.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Okay,
like every episode is good,
and it's only like 6 episodes, right?
It's 10.
Okay,
and it's good.
I can watch.
Man, it's good. It's like
it's bad. You know I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Yes,
but I hope they do another season.
I'm sure everyone loved it.
Well, yeah,
and I feel like Amazon isn't quick to cancel as much as. Wow. Right. All right.
Clearly, nobody was watching it.
Yeah. I never saw a preview. It's not like they're pushing it like Reacher every 12
That is
seconds.
true. There never
no
really was
previews.
any previews for it.
Yeah.
It just was this show, and we were like, what the fuck is this? And it turned out good. Um, okay, now these last two, as far as TV shows are concerned, are 50-50 for me.
Okay.
There's good and there's bad. Curb Your Enthusiasm, season 12, I think was one of the weakest seasons out of the 12 seasons. It just didn't do it for me. Did you watch it all?
Because you told me it wasn't great, and I was like, well, I'm not going to jump to
Yeah, definitely watch it.
have mediocre times.
No, definitely watch it, because there's episodes peppered in there that are great.
Okay.
Mostly because of Leon.
Okay.
So
does it end good? Or...
See, I didn't like the ending.
Oh man, all right. Great.
And I see what they were trying to do. I get it, and I get the joke, and they were trying to be clever. It just didn't work for me. Yeah, there was more episodes that I didn't laugh than I did.
I feel like up until you said this, Curb was one of the most consistent shows for 11 years. Like,
absolutely.
I have never, even a bad Curb episode is usually 11 times funnier.
You'll
than
see what I mean.
Something else.
You will totally see.
Man,
like,
it makes me sad.
You can. It's like so noticeable. You know, it's like, this is so different.
All right.
But yeah, it just, so it's 50-50 for me. And then The Acolyte. Man, it's just, I don't know. Star Wars.
It's canceled.
I know.
So, I mean, clearly other people agree with your sentiments, or...
Yeah, so it was a really badly written show, but there's things in it that are great, and they should have focused on instead of what they did focus on, and it kind of betrays what their original conceit was when they were like promoting this thing, when it was first announced, like, this is going to be,
I got
from the dark side, and
the bad guys show.
It's more Jedi than anything else.
Yeah.
And they hit some things, and the time period is cool, but man, they just didn't pull it off. And I don't know what's going on with these Star Wars shows. I liked Ahsoka better, but I also there's a lot of Ahsoka that I don't like.
I was more okay with Ahsoka than you.
Well, yeah, but you.
But I've watched all the things.
Like prequel
all
shit.
The things,
I do not. So anytime they were doing that shit, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I love that.
But when newer stuff was happening in Ahsoka, I was like, okay, this is newer stuff. This is But Acolyte, the best thing, and this is just me saying this, you may not think that, the fight stuff in Acolyte is the best fight stuff in Star Wars I've seen.
And I've heard that from
like
everybody.
I mean, they gave a shit about the choreography. And I'm not one of those people who thinks the prequel fights are amazing. I think they're silly. Even back then, I thought they were a little silly. Especially 3. But this is good shit. This is like samurai martial arts, fucking Jedi, like
being badasses.
Yes,
that's and I mean I feel more compelled to watch the movie or the show now that it's canceled. To now go, is it that, like, was this worth being canceled?
I mean, they could have changed the writing staff and maybe saved it.
Yeah.
you know?
Because a lot of first seasons aren't, like, Seinfeld first season's not good. Buffy
again,
is
there's some stuff that's, like, introduced that is potential, you know? But overall, just wasted. Wasted. But man, those 9 minutes of throughout the entire show, the 9 minutes worth of fighting and Jedi stuff and Sith stuff, like, you did it, you know? Like, good job there.
Yeah.
You just wished it was in something else, you know, like a better Star Wars thing. And then the last show of the year for me that I've seen so far, that blew me away, that is my favorite show of the year.
Wow, you're gonna say
is House of the Dragon season 2. I just love this show. I love it. I adore it. I love season 1. Season 2 just amps up the stakes between the two houses. More dragons.
I gotta watch it.
And it people hated the finale, but I loved it. I loved it because it's not what you expected the finale to be. And I can see that because even I was like, are we gonna get this? But we don't. But
it's still good.
Yeah, it's still great, and it just means season 3 is like all out chaos.
Okay. I want to get back in that world. I miss that feeling.
Well, I know what you thought, I guess, of the first few episodes of the first season, right? What did you watch? Only one or two?
One.
Dude.
No, I know.
Don't go off of one.
I'm not going off of one.
Just wait. Yeah. Just watch, and you'll be like sucked right back in.
I'm fine with it. Yeah.
Great performances, great production value, great fucking writing. As far as I'm concerned, House of the Dragon is my favorite television show. So it's just fucking great. And then I have, here's what I'm looking forward to for the rest of the year. I want to watch Orphan Black Echoes.
Yep.
I have not started it.
I was going to ask you if you
we have yet to watch Interview with a Vampire season 2.
Yep.
But boy, do we want to. It's a matter of, it's always the wife. The husband could watch it anytime, ready or not, let's fucking go. But it's the wife, if they are into that particular thing, that it's like, I gotta be in the mood.
I don't understand I have to be in the mood to watch it.
Yeah, it fucking drives me insane. So that's why we haven't watched Orphan Black or Interview with Vampire season 2 yet, because I gotta get in that mood. Dark Matter. I've heard a lot about this Dark Matter show. I guess it's great, and it just got a second season.
What is it?
It's a science fiction time travel show with Joel Edgerton and Jennifer Connelly.
Oh yeah, that's an Apple.
And it's on Apple.
Yeah.
Apparently it's great.
Apparently everything on Apple's this sci-fi that they're doing is great.
Terminator Zero. I want to check out.
I'll watch that.
It's a new anime show on Netflix that's coming out. Yeah. I'll give it a shot. Agatha All Along. I want to see it. It looks right up my alley. Spooky, Halloweeny, witchy.
Yeah. I was gobsmacked seeing that trailer because I was just like, I don't fucking care. I don't want to see this jokey ass. Because I like Catherine Hahn actually, but oh my gosh, that trailer looked like The Craft, and I was all for it.
The Penguin.
Well, of course.
Coming to Max. Gotta check it out.
Gotta watch that.
This, I just saw the trailer and I was like, what the fuck? Ryan Murphy, you're crazy. This is called Grotesquerie. And it's his new show, and it's a horror show.
All right.
And it's on, it's going to be on Hulu.
We'll watch anything Ryan Murphy tries.
So I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Another Max show, Dune Prophecy. You best believe I'm a watch this. The Benny Gesserit.
I can't wait.
Skeleton Crew. Of course, this looks like.
I almost cried.
This was made for me.
I mean,
Amblin Entertainment makes a Star Wars product. Steven Spielberg makes Star Wars,
good.
But it's John Watts.
So good. So good.
And everything about it appealed to me. So I'm all about Skeleton Crew. Creature Commandos, the first of the new DC
That's this
universe. Year? That's what it says. It says December.
Okay, I thought that was next, but maybe.
Creature Commandos.
Okay. Yeah, I'll watch it. I'm ready.
Now, I didn't love the first season of this, but I liked it. And I liked it enough that I'm going to keep watching. Lord of the Rings Season 2.
Rings of Power.
Rings of Power.
That's soon.
It's August 29th.
Yeah.
I have not watched any trailer for it, but I've heard that the trailers have been blowing people away. And I guess their presence at Comic-Con was amazing.
Okay.
And again, I'm just like, I don't want to see anything from it.
Yeah.
I just want to go into it fresh. Again, I liked season 1, and liked it enough to watch.
See, I have friends who are on that more than House of the Dragon. You are the only one who's been, and I'll lean more towards you.
It just does it for me.
Because I know how much you love Lord of the Rings. So if you're saying it's not as good as that,
and then the last thing, TV wise, that I'm excited for that's coming this year, this December, is Dexter: Original Sin.
Oh yeah.
The new Dexter show where he's younger, and it's going through when he's first dealing with all that stuff.
His dark passenger.
Yes. It's got Christian Slater as his dad.
Yeah.
And Sarah Michelle Gellar as a detective who's on the prowl.
Case.
And it's got C. Michael Hall as the voiceover.
Okay.
That's awesome.
That's really smart.
So I'm pumped about it.
Did you see the trailer for that Secret Level show?
Secret Level?
Did you watch Love, Sex and Robots?
We watched some of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Nish and I really did like the majority of them. So it's a new animated anthology series by Blur Studio, so the Tim Miller studio, but it's like actual video games, like Mega Man, like I don't know, dragons, and like every genre of video games is getting in this anthology.
That's cool.
So they just showed a trailer. It's like Gamescom is going on, so they showed a trailer for that. And I didn't mention this, but I've been watching a lot more anime. And Kaiju number 8 that came out this year was very, very good.
Don't know about it.
I feel like you would like some of these new anime.
I don't know. I think I want to check out that Blue-Eyed Samurai show.
It's not traditional anime, but it's one of the greatest fucking... Because you didn't watch Scavenger's Reign either, right?
No.
Oh, and...
But I loved Arcane.
Well, I was going to say,
Arcane season 2 is this year, too. Holy shit, it's in November.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, I loved Arcane.
Oh my gosh.
So, yes,
that's right.
I will watch season 2. And that's it. They're only making season 2. That's it. It's just these 2 seasons. But it's Arcane.
It takes them 4
Arcane
years
is fucking great, guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, shit, that's in November. Wow. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff coming. All right.
Hey, what's the chunk?
Let's rip through these movies. Actually, not a lot. This is all just what I want to see.
Okay.
So, again, I did see a lot of movies this year, but a lot of them were garbage. And even a few on my list are so-so. 50-50 for me. But I guess I would still recommend them. That's why they're on there. Okay. I loved the Jim Henson documentary, directed by Ron Howard.
What was that on?
That's on Disney Plus.
Then I'll watch it.
It's really good if you're a fan of the Muppets. If you're a fan of anything Jim Henson like I am, you're gonna really love it, and you might tear up.
I was gonna say I'll probably cry.
You might tear up.
Yeah.
I mean, the man, I've always thought this guy was a fucking genius.
Yeah,
and
he is. This
doc really, I mean, it hits it home. You know. We just saw this Alien Romulus. I really can't stop thinking about it.
I can't either.
It's fucking good.
Yeah.
Fede. It's probably my third favorite Alien film.
Behind
Aliens.
And Prometheus or Alien?
No, Aliens.
Oh, Alien. You put Alien over Aliens?
So I love Aliens, Alien.
Yeah.
And then Prometheus.
But now Romulus.
And then Romulus.
Or maybe, yeah, because you really need Prometheus to expand that whole world.
And Alien Romulus is like, it takes place between Alien and Aliens, but it really is like a mishmash of all the Alien lore. It's everything in there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's awesome.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
And it cost $80 million to make, which is just disgusting. They build the whole world. Like,
it's made its money back.
Ugh.
I can't wait to own this.
1000%.
I really want to see it again. Same with Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yeah.
One of the most fun films I've seen this summer.
I mean, that might be my movie of the year.
I don't know. It's pretty close.
It's just fun.
It is really fun, and it's Marvel back to Marvel.
Yeah.
And it gives kisses and homage to the 20th Century Fox world. But it's MCU, and it's great, and it pokes fun at all of it, and they just did a really great job.
It was very smart. Very, very smart writing.
Again, I gotta see it again.
Yeah.
100% will own it.
Gotta own it.
Dune 2.
Oh. I forgot that was this year.
Yep. Love this film.
Well.
Just expands. And, I'm ready for Dune Messiah. The third of the films, which is coming.
I forgot about Dune was this year. It's so fucking good.
Yeah.
That world is so fantastic. It looks great. It feels great.
Is.
Oh, it is.
Watching it again down here on the 4K disc.
Yeah.
I was just like, fuck this fucking movie.
It's perfect.
That might be. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Great movie.
Love this film.
Mm-hmm.
Again, consistent, my friends.
Yeah.
From the newer Apes films. It has not waned.
Mm-mm.
Rise, Dawn, War, Kingdom. Fucking great.
Yeah. And they made money. So we'll get another one.
And the technology
yeah,
just keeps getting better and better. And what's awesome is that this movie was primarily ape. Whereas the other movies, it was really like a 50-50 humans and ape. This movie was like primarily ape.
I didn't think about it.
Yeah. So, and the CG was just...
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on, Weta. You guys are so fucking good. Yeah. Thank you, Peter.
It's delicious.
This is a 50-50 for me. Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably put it on the list for our marathon because I do want you to see it.
I do need to see it.
And I need to see it a second time to really put it where it is. Because there's some great stuff in this movie, and then there's some really questionable stuff in this movie, and that kind of puts a damper on it.
Okay.
But I think the good stuff outweighs the bad for me. Again, I just need to see it again.
Yeah.
These two are 50-50 back to back. Furiosa.
Did you go to theater?
Yeah.
Okay.
Saw it in theaters.
Yeah.
There's some great stuff, and then there's some like ugh. And ultimately, at the end of it, I was just like, why did this movie need to be made? And why wasn't it a direct sequel to Fury Road? That to me just didn't make any sense.
Okay.
Because this Furiosa story is just so fucking simple. And I'm like, you really needed a fucking movie for this? When almost, essentially, you kind of get it in Fury Road. You know what I mean? Like, it just didn't... It was like, you should have just made a fucking Mad Max sequel.
Right.
Really, truly. But Oh, and there's way more CG in this movie
That's the
than
shame.
there is like
Yeah.
real stuff.
Yeah.
But there's a sequence in the film that's pretty great. It's
Like a
pretty
chase that's like out of control.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
I'm gonna
great.
see it. Put that on.
And Chris Hemsworth's performance is probably the best thing in the movie.
Okay.
But I don't think I'll own it. Fall Guy.
I didn't see that.
You know what? I don't even know why I put it on this list.
You didn't like it.
Because I just...
You didn't like it.
Yeah, I guess I didn't like it. I didn't like the Fall Guy. I love the show, and the show to me is way better than this movie. The problem for me with this movie is that it's just non-stop quips. It's just like
Deadpool?
No, it's just banter.
Okay.
Banter, and you're supposed to think it's fun and cute.
Okay.
And it's just annoying.
Okay.
There's a couple action sequences that are actually really funny. But not like laugh out loud like some people in the theater were. I was just giggling. I was just like, you know, like that was amusing.
All right.
But overall, I guess I would never watch it again, and I'll never own it. Something you and I saw, Bad Boys 4. Loved it.
Consistent.
I will own it.
Yeah.
And it's consistent.
Yep.
In some ways, it kind of goes a little bonkers, even more than 2 and 3.
Yeah.
But I loved it.
Yeah.
I appreciated how silly it was getting.
Yep.
And these guys who did 3 did 4, and once again they go wonky with the cameras.
Yeah.
You know, even more than Michael Bay.
Yeah.
They really like up the Bayhem as far as the camera work goes. And it's really fun.
It is really fun.
So yeah, dug Bad Boys 4. Sort of in that vein, Beverly Hills Cop 4.
Oh, I still gotta watch that.
Axel F.
Yeah. Everyone likes this movie.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. Part 3 sucks.
Yeah.
I remember seeing Part 3 in the theater.
Yeah, me too.
In fucking Olean. Coming out of that theater. We might have seen it together. I hated it. I did not like Part 3. I thought it sucked. Didn't laugh at all. And I've tried to watch it since, and I just can't get through it because it's just like garbage.
Yeah.
But 4's good. 4 really feels more in line with 1 and 2, and it feels like Eddie Murphy is actually playing Axel Foley.
Okay. Not Eddie Murphy.
No, even Katie liked it. She was laughing through the whole thing. Like, yeah, it's
sweet.
It's pretty fun, and it relies heavily on 80s nostalgia.
Okay,
but again, that worked for me. You know, Serge is in there, like the
banana and a tailpipe.
All of the fucking music from 1 and 2 are in there. There's almost no like original modern music in this thing. You know. Even the score is synth. Okay. You know what I mean?
Well,
so like,
I'm ready for that.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. This one, I don't know why I liked it, but I did. You didn't like it. Lisa Frankenstein.
No.
Yeah, I don't know why it worked for me, and I can see why people didn't like it, but for some reason, it was quirky enough for me to say, okay, I like that. I'm not going to watch it again.
Okay.
I'll never own it.
Okay.
But, it was all right. The Bratz documentary.
Yeah.
By Andrew McCarthy.
Yep.
While I wished we got a few more of those 80s icons.
Yeah.
I wish they would have said yes to it.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, I think it was a really interesting and cool documentary, and it was nice to see sort of Andrew come around to it.
Mm-hmm.
The whole Brat Pack thing.
Yeah.
And it was interesting to see different perspectives from different people from the 80s like that. and what they thought
Demi
of it.
Moore.
Yeah, but all of them. I mean, even the way Rob Lowe took it, because Rob Lowe took it way more better than everybody else. Like, he was just like,
he's
Rob fucking
Lowe.
great,
Yeah.
and he made Andrew sort of see it from a different side. Like, hey man, like,
you're recognized,
and
all
people
over.
loved this stuff, and to this day, people love this stuff.
Yeah,
sure.
You
may not have had a good time during it, but this stuff is beloved. You know, and
us included.
Yeah, so that was cool.
That was a fun documentary.
Abigail.
Puh.
I really dug Abigail.
I loved Abigail.
I think it was really fun,
yeah.
and I would probably own it.
I will own that movie.
I dug it.
Yeah.
Again, if you're not seeing a bunch of stuff on this list, it's probably because I was just like, on it, or I did not like it. Or I just didn't watch it because it just didn't interest me. So Abigail's on the list.
Yeah, I really liked Abigail.
And then, of course, I don't think this is my favorite movie of the year, but it's probably in my top 5. And it's Godzilla X Kong New Empire.
See, I didn't get to see that yet.
You haven't?
I know, because we've been so busy.
You have not seen the new Godzilla X Kong?
No, because that's one I gotta wait for Nish. And we gotta watch in the theater, and it's a whole thing.
Okay, so this is one of the most fun fucking movies of the year. It's up there with Deadpool and Wolverine as far as how much fun this movie is.
Okay.
And I showed Katie with the 4K disc, and it was my second time watching it.
Mm-hmm.
I had a giant smile on. I was just like, it's so dumb. It's so fun.
But it's action.
It is goofy fucking action.
Okay.
It is like, it's you know, it is some of the goofiest.
Okay.
It's just really fun kaiju shit, man.
All right.
Like, really fun. And Adam Wingard is just like throwing everything at the screen.
Was that show this year? Monsterverse? Was that this year?
Oh, I like that too.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I think it was this year. Or maybe it was last year. Maybe it was last year. I don't know. But I like that show.
Yeah.
I think it was last year.
Okay.
But and that's getting
Wingard went crazy.
Yeah, and Dan Stevens is having a fucking ball.
Love that Dan Stevens.
They get really fucking like, you know, this is a Showa era Godzilla movie, but in the modern time. So it's bonkers as all get out.
Good.
And there's more monsters than you think there are, and what these monsters do. What Godzilla and Kong do are just like badass.
All right, well,
like,
don't say anything else.
Again, they up the WWE.
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
Like, and there is a fight sequence in this movie that is just a joy to watch. No, it is just like, it's a fucking joy to watch.
All right.
And it's in Hollow Earth. And if you've seen the movie, you guys know what I'm talking about. And I don't want to give it away, but it's like, because we've never seen anything like this before, and it was just really cool.
All right.
So yeah, so much fun for me. But it's in there. It's up there. Like Alien Romulus, Dune 2, Deadpool, Wolverine, and Kong, Godzilla and Kong are probably. Oh, and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. They're up there for like, they're in my top, man.
Yeah.
And the year isn't over. So
I was just gonna throw in one, and you'll never watch it. But we did see Twisters, and it was really good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess I'll watch it if Katie rents it.
Yeah.
You know, because she really wants to see it.
It is. Nish hadn't seen it, the first one.
Yeah.
So she was like, "Oh, do I need?" I go, "I highly doubt it matters." And then we watched it, and I had, other than Andrew saying he really liked it, I had no expectations. And I was like, this is such stupid fun. And I just They try to get serious sometimes, but most of it is just cool. We haven't seen a disaster movie in a really long time.
Okay.
So that's why I was like, okay. And it's just constant, you know. The first one, we went and rewatched it, and we were like, this is actually a really good fucking movie, too.
Yeah, I mean, I was never like a huge
No, I was
Twisters
never
fan.
huge, but...
You know, I did see it in the theater when it came out with the gang. But, you know, it never really hit me. It's not something that I was like, oh,
I mean, it's dumb. You'll probably hate it, so...
Yeah, maybe I'll have a good time with it.
Yeah.
I do like disaster films. But I like disaster films that are attached more to aliens.
Yeah.
Anyway,
What
so
do you got?
looking forward to Beetlejuice. That's the next big movie we're going to go see, September 4th. I want to see Wicked. I know a lot of you people are probably like, what? You want to see Wicked? But I do.
I do.
I love The Wizard of Oz, and I like a lot of music from this thing. And so I want to see Wicked.
I do not like The Wizard of Oz.
I do. I always have.
But
since I was a kid.
That world.
War of the Rohirrim is coming out. Lord of the Rings, War of the Rohirrim. That's coming
animated?
out the anime.
It's not even been
coming to screens this year.
Okay.
Apparently it's awesome. So I'm really excited to see it. Robert Eggers' Nosferatu. The trailer looked great.
Yeah.
I don't want to see any more from this.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, fuck, hell yeah.
I didn't watch the trailer. I was like, because I listen.
It's Willem Dafoe.
Exactly.
It's vampires.
Yes.
It's fucking great.
I want Shadow of the Vampire. Or what is that? What is the name of that one? The other one.
Well, that was Willem Dafoe's.
No, but is it
Shadows
called
of the Vampire?
Shadow of the Vampire.
Yeah, where he plays.
Yes.
Max Shrek.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great movie.
But this is actually a This is Nosferatu.
This is. I'm so excited.
And Willem Dafoe is Van Helsing. You know, that type of. Anyway, so this one is 50-50 for me. Transformers 1. I don't know if I want to see it in the theater, but I do want to see it. It could be great. It's supposed to be, you know, where Prime and Megatron were still friends.
Yeah.
And then by the end, it becomes the Prime and Megatron that you know. War on Cybertron. ILM did all the animation, so it could be really fun. I don't know.
I'm gonna see it because, you know, I have an age-appropriate kid who I want to get into Transformers.
I do want to see this Speak No Evil film with
the Zoe Kravitz one.
It's with that's like
Don't Blink Twice or something.
Don't Blink or something like that.
Yeah,
or something.
Oh,
like that.
You know, you didn't put down, or were you on the fence on it? That the movie where they can't talk loud, Quiet Place.
It's on here.
Day one.
I want to see it.
Oh, I just watched it this weekend.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
I haven't seen it.
Oh, okay. Well,
why is it on? Is it online streaming?
My Sonia rented it.
Oh, okay.
So
I do want to see it.
Yeah.
I have not seen it, so it's on my to watch list.
Okay.
Speak No Evil is with James McAvoy.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen that trailer?
Yeah.
You're like, come hang out.
Yeah,
with
I'm
us.
a doctor, and he's like, I'm not a doctor.
Yeah.
James McAvoy being fucking weird again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see that. I want to see that Trap movie too. Though I've heard it's bad.
Maybe I'll see it. I don't know. Maxine. I want to see Maxine.
Yeah, I do want to see that.
I liked X. Pearl was 50-50 for me, but Maxine is a direct sequel to X.
And
it takes 80s. Place in the 80s. And it's kind of a crime thriller.
Yeah.
And I want to see what they do with it.
Yeah, me too.
Duchess. This is an action movie by Neil Marshall. Katie and I just saw his last movie. She didn't really like it, but I did.
What?
It's called The Reckoning.
Okay.
I think it takes too long to get to The Reckoning.
Okay.
But once The Reckoning happens, it was like, oh, this is badass.
It's a Neil Marshall movie, though.
It's a Neil Marshall, but Neil Marshall's new action movie is called The Duchess, and it's a crazy action film with the same actress from The Reckoning.
Okay. Is it American or is it?
It's British.
British, okay.
Yeah. Azrael. I just saw this trailer and I stopped watching it halfway through because I was like,
Smurfs?
I don't want to get this. I don't want to get this spoiled. But it's a new Samara Weaving film and it's a horror movie. But
say no more.
But I saw just enough to be like, oh shit!
I don't need to see anything.
I was like, okay, I don't want to.
Yeah.
This seems like it's going to spoil everything, so I just stopped.
It's this year.
But yeah, it's called Azrael.
Where are these movies?
I don't know.
You know?
And then I want to see. Oh, I guess this is more of a show, but it's in different parts. But the new Watchmen animated chapters. It's a whole new. It's new. It's coming to Max, and they're just retelling Watchmen, but in full animation.
Yeah.
So I want to see it. I want to see how accurate they are, because I thought the live action movie was pretty damn accurate.
But have you ever watched it all the way, like with the
with the animated Black Freighter? Yeah.
Like, do I need to see another?
I don't know. The animation looks cool.
It does. And I do love The Watchmen, so I'll watch it.
Yeah. So there you go.
Who watches
you just answered your own question.
Oh, fuck it.
So those are the movies that I'm looking forward to for the rest of the year, and those are the movies that I really dug or so dug.
You don't see Moana 2?
I don't want to see Moana 2. Okay. No, I don't care about that shit. No.
I'll go see it.
No. Yeah. That's not for me.
I mean, I watched a lot of animated stuff this year in the theaters. But
I don't want to see Moana.
No.
No. But yeah, I mean,
Gladiator?
Oh yeah, Gladiator 2. It's
Come
on here. Yep, Gladiator 2.
Looks great.
Yeah, it does. It does. To me, it's one of those weird, like, why did they make this movie?
Absolutely. No reason for it.
So I'm kind of looking at it more as just another Ridley Scott.
That's what I'm looking
at.
Yeah, that's it.
With some really great performers.
Yeah.
And it looks like an epic.
Listen, we haven't had that Spartacus Gladiator vibe in a long time, and I want the dust. I want the Colosseum.
Spartacus,
I want all of it.
House of Asher, next year.
Yeah.
Coming out. Even though I fucking hate Asher, but
I want that world again.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming, and Stephen DeKnight is behind it.
That's it. I mean, next year we've got Daredevil to watch.
We got everything. We will do that. We always do our. We're looking forward to next year. But so that's it, guys. Yeah. There we go. And I gotta say, I'm really fucking pumped to see Beetlejuice in 2 weeks, because I haven't seen anything. I've seen one teaser trailer, and I know of people who have seen the movie, and they say they did it. They did it.
Really?
They knocked it out of the park, and they did it. And
well, don't say anything else.
No, I haven't. I don't know particulars.
Right.
But I know some lucky people already got to see it. Yeah,
I mean, Beetlejuice is one of,
it's a classic.
One of the greatest films ever made.
It's a fucking classic.
Probably favorite theme song ever.
100%. Daddy Elfman's. And I really haven't seen anything from this thing. I knew from the get-go. Okay.
As soon as everyone got and
we're doing more practical effects like the original.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Claymation.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Claymation is in it. Practical effects, makeup effects, animatronics.
I wonder if V. Nielsen is back.
V. Neal?
V. Neal?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think she is. Anyway, that's it, guys.
Yeah.
We did it just a little over an hour, which is great.
Leave us in the comments.
Yeah, what were some of your favorites this year? Stuff that maybe you recommend we should check out.
Please. I need more stuff to watch.
You have a catch up, man. You gotta catch up. Thanks to my medical, physical, and emotional, I got to see a lot of shit, and truly a lot of shit. Yeah. But anyway, thanks. Let us know. Like and subscribe. Maybe you like this. Maybe it's your first time checking it out. There's a ton of videos on this channel. I'm sure there's something you'll like if you're a geek. Okay.
Thank you.
So there you go. See you next time. Bye, guys.